That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Everything at Random. I just want to wish everybody Happy New Year's, my wonderful listeners, my people who watch me. Today, let's take a journey down memory lane. Let's rewind to the episodes that unravel some of the hard truths and beautiful moments. This isn't just about a new year, it's about confronting the tougher aspects of ourselves while embracing, brighter things coming ahead. You know what I mean? Let's start off by shining some light on the challenging moments. I learned some things that are hard for some of us to swallow because we don't really look at ourselves in this way, and we hear it from others, but we don't really recognize it in ourselves. And I have to recognize it. And it's not pretty. I recognize the tendency to be a gaslighter, a master manipulator. And yeah, accepting that is the first step to change, right? And it's not easy because it's like I look at my past and I look at the things that happened this year, and I gaslighted the people I loved and the people I cared for. Should I gaslighted myself at times, like telling myself it wasn't what it was, or you know what I mean? Like I'm manipulating people in the manner that I shouldn't. Don't mind the thumbs up. This is because of the camera. I don't know why it does that. But I'm sorry for the things I've done. And I realized that like these are my toxic traits, and I'm right now looking at myself and reflecting and trying to grow from it, trying to realize like it's it's not easy. It's not easy. Not only that you're dealing with depression, anxiety, and all that stuff, but you also do these things that hurt others, because hurt people. You know what I mean? um but like I said, the first step is realizing these things and trying to stop yourself, you know. And I'm embracing the growth and positivity in my life now. I'm like during this time, like I left my job. Uh, there's an abundance of light that came into my life. I did a solo travel to Europe for my birthday. I ate exquisite food. I encountered the most delightful, intriguing people I ever met. It was like a buffet of an experience to do this on my own. It was scary as fuck, but it was like I was embracing it. During this whole time, let's not forget, I left my job. All right. So I'm doing all this and experiencing and not worrying about what I need to come back to. You know what I mean? But during this experience, something unsettling happened. I got robbed, a knife point. But I saw something in it that is amazing, that how resilient I was to push forward. That no matter you put me anywhere by myself, I am stronger than I believe I can be. No matter all the shitty things I do, I stood positive. Shit, that night when I got robbed, somebody saw it from across the way, some French dude, and talked to me and walked me all the way to my train. Stood there to like with me to like maybe 5 in the morning. Didn't want anything else but my friendship. These moments have taught me something powerful. Like no matter how toxic we are, no matter what it is, we still have good in our hearts. We need to focus on those good parts. We need to be really truthful with ourselves and say this is our toxic traits. This is the shitty things that we do, and we need to stop those things. And then power through the hard times with the goodness that we have inside. And during those hard times, I also noticed something. You know what I mean? the heartwarming stuff, the moments that tug the heartstrings, that just that moment with that guy talking to me when I got robbed, the people I met when I did some wine tasting, the person I talked to at the bar in Amsterdam that just this old dude just told me about life and how he lost everybody in his life, and it took for all like for every one of his family members to pass away for him to find the love that he needed to find himself. And I hope it doesn't take us that long, but I'm always looking for that love. I'm always working towards that love for myself. But there's another love that when I got back to my hotel room and everything was calmed down, my father, who has dementia, said I love you, for me to come back home. Because during the whole incident that happened, my friend, my brother was on the phone with me, and you know, my family knew that I was about to be stuck in a place with no phone. Let's not forget my phone was about to die. It was my birthday, everything on top of everything, stuck in a place that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm drunk. It was just horrible. But like I was resilient and I did what I had to do. But that I love you, that when I got home and I'm reflecting on things, that those words resonated with me deeper than anything. Dementia might have an altered the perception of my father, but it cracked open this vault of emotions, making our bond even stronger. Even though like we don't talk as much, I think it touched me in a way that I never felt. I think it unlocked something in me I never felt, like happy. I've been happy in moments, but this was a different type of happiness, like sad happiness. Even my mom realized it because she passed on the phone and he said it, and she was like, "You heard what he said?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I know I'm rambling, but I just want you to know that, like, no matter what's going on in your life or how shitty things that you have done, like, you're not those things you've done. You're what you do now and the people that you connect with and you cherish. That simple "I love you," I'm going to cherish that for the rest of my life. The things that I've been doing moving forward to find happiness and be a better person to others, I'm going to cherish those things. And I hope those people cherish the moments I had with them. And miss all these twists and turns and navigating through it. Um, the reflection, I found myself forging a deeper connection with my family, my friends, seeking more connection with spirituality and daring to explore a brand new career path because like I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do next. Through this uncertainty, I welcome this unknown with open arms and ready to dive headfirst. I'm no longer going to be a victim to my fears, to my overthinking, to my gaslighting and manipulation, toxic trait tendencies. I'm going to be a better person. And I tell you this going into the new year, it's not new you, it's being a better you. Because you cannot change what you've done. You cannot change the things that you saw. They help shape you who you are today. It helps shape me who I am today. At the end of the day, I'm a good person. I know that. As much as my overthinking, my negative thinking gets to me, and the things I've done, the people I hurt, it hurts me. I know at the end of the day, I'm a good person. and I know what I need to do to be an even better person. It's funny that you recognize your faults and you're very self-aware. Like I'm self-aware, but I challenge you not only to be self-aware, but also to be strong enough to do something about it, because that's the hardest part. And that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm working on. I'm focusing on now. Doing something about these toxic, shitty traits that I have, and indulging on the love that I get from my friends and my family, and sometimes I just get from myself. Just being in the moment, you know. And I hope you do the same. As we step into this new year, let's remember it's not about changing overnight. It's not like today's the first. I got to do everything. I got to get everything done. I got to start hitting the gym. It's gradually just chipping away at the toxic traits, embracing the messy parts. You know, you do this wrong. Let me change this part. Let me change that part. And let's celebrate those fucking victories. No matter how small it is. You don't do your bed in the morning? Do your bed in the morning. That's a small little fucking victory. Maybe you everything else is shitty, but you started one thing. You do that for a few days, and then a few weeks, then it's a few months, and then it's just natural. Then the rest of the things you just start doing. No, I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna smoke. I'm telling myself I'm gonna cut down on smoking. I'm gonna cut down on drinking. I've been saying that, but you know what? I'm actually gonna do it. It's crazy because you see this fucking White Claw bottle. That was from yesterday. Um, and I want you to know why you're doing these things, no matter how small these victories are or whatever. I'm in the sidelines with you, cheering with you. Let it be for going for a newer job or a better this or better that. At the end of the day, whatever's gonna make you happy, I want that for you. Whatever's gonna bring you peace. Sorry, not happiness, peace. Because you're not alone on this journey. I always want everybody to know that they're not alone on what's going on. I encourage a new perspective. I encourage you to maybe try the gym or try this or try that. But don't overdo it. Don't feel as though like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta do these things and get disappointed and then you just stop. No. I encourage you to do the smaller things, like I said. Take one step at a time and don't get discouraged because it's not gonna be easy. I know it hasn't been easy for me. I don't know what's to come for the next couple of months. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. I know I miss people in my life. I know I've done wrong. I know that there's so many things I need to work on, and it's not going to come just like that. And I'm being honest. I think we all just need that this new year today when you listen to this, when you hear this, whenever you hear this, if you haven't, sit in front of a mirror for for a little bit and don't and I talked about all the negative things and stuff like that. I want you to sit there, say it out loud because saying it in your mind is not the same when you say it out loud. Say out loud, not the things you're mad about or you need to work on, but the things that you did great. You got up, that's great. You have a roof over your head, that's great. You have clothes on your back, that's great. You have money in the bank, that's great. Even if you have $1, it doesn't matter. That's great. You have something. You're doing something. I think the way we speak to ourselves, it makes a difference on how we move and what we do and how we react to things. And I'm trying my best to speak to myself in the way some people have spoke to me. Yo, you're doing amazing. You're doing great. I remember seeing somebody leaving me a note that I cherished and I still cherish, telling me that I hope you see how amazing you are, just like how I see you. You know what I mean? How strong and amazing you are. I can't remember it. It's in my room. I don't want to go and grab it, but that one day that I see the greatness that I have, and I hope you all see the greatness that you have in yourselves, the great things, the good person. Don't try to find it in people, places, or things. It's right there with you. I talked about searching for spirituality. I talked about searching for a job or your friends, your family, or but at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep on talking about this. You need to find it in yourself. So here's to a year filled with self-reflection, growth, and seizing opportunities that come our way. It's not just about a new year, it's about a new approach, a step closer to a better version of ourselves. Let's march forward together. If you know me, you see me wavering or anything like that, let me know. Like, yo, you good? Have you said anything good to yourself lately? Have you like cherished or reveled in those victories, those small little victories at home? Let it be cleaning up the house or doing this, doing that. And I'll do it for you too. I've left messages to friends yesterday that I let them know how much they inspired me. A friend of mine's, Martin, inspired me in ways that, like, looking at the world differently. He's very fashion forward. He's doing his thing. Love it. But he helped me look at the world differently. Great soul. Another friend of mine's, Alex. When this episode comes out, I don't know who's going to hear it or whatever, but congratulations, my guy. You got another baby on the way. Like, I'm happy for you. I love our friendship, man. Like, we don't connect as much, but we connect. And I hope nothing but the best for you. To my brother Lenny, you're a great dad. You're a great friend, great brother. I appreciate you. To his wife, Nina, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? In so many different ways. Like, always looking me out like a sister, you know? To my parents for putting up with my shit for 39 years and is still with me. Even to my sister that I don't even talk to. I appreciate the person that you are. I hope nothing but the best for you. And to the person I lost, I appreciate you coming into my life and showing me a different way of living, a different life, and a different way to look at things. And showing me what love is. Because it's not perfect, it's not always right, but showing me that it can be real. Um, and to the people I meet on my way there or figuring out things, I appreciate you all talking to me, connecting with me. Some of the people who've been on the show, you even listening. I appreciate you take your time out to listen. I appreciate the fact that you said, like, let me give this a try. Even listening to the end, knowing that I'm just rambling. I love you all. And every When I say I love you, I really do mean it. When I say I love you to somebody, I truly do mean it. I appreciate you guys for listening. It may be a while before I put out another episode because, hey, I got to buckle down and figure out what my fucking next steps are. But much love and respect to all of you. And don't give up. This is just another day, another chance for you to do right. Not by me, not by any of your loved ones, but by you. All right? So be safe. Um, Good morning, good night, good afternoon, and not in that order, but depending on where you're at, you know what I mean? Whenever you're listening to this, be safe.